is hot, and Batulo Muhammad and her family are ready to serve a taste of their homeland to the people of Concord.
Veggie sambusa, write it down. It's for the nagazi, fried dough. It goes for the sugar and cinnamon sugar.
That was one beef and one veggie.
At Batulo's kitchen, in the concession part of the Bank of New Hampshire stage, foodies step into the lobby to get their hands on one of Batulo's legendary sambusas, a Somali meat or veggie pie meant to be eaten with your hands.
You got a really flaky pastry on the outside. It's because deep fried with the stuff in it. It's got beef and onions and peppers and carrots inside it. Pretty mildly seasoning, but they have a really good hot sauce you can add to it. That's your primary thing. You take a bite, you get this nice bit of meat and fat and crunch, and it's really yummy.
It's a recipe Batulo has been making for decades.
Everything I do in my hand. I was always like making the sambusas. I wanted my friend to have it, what kind of food we have in it. And they were trying it. And then they will tell me like, hey, Batulo, you're a good cooker. Would you able to cook for the multicultural festivals? That's how it started. And then people, they coming, after they eat the food, they coming me, they say, hey, Batulo, do you have any restaurant? I say, no, I don't have for the restaurant. Do you have any place we can come get the food? And I say, no, I don't have any place. Would you able trying to have it? And I say, I do, but I don't know how.
That's where Jessica Livingston stepped in. She runs Concord's Multicultural Festival and is also the outreach coordinator at the Capitol Center.
She asked me several years ago to help her start a business, and so I tried here and there, but like I said, there's so many pieces to starting it. And for Batulo, she wasn't born here. English wasn't her first language, and her language actually they didn't read or write in that language. It was only spoken, so learning how to like read and process things like that was even harder.
Batulo, who came to the United States with her family from Somalia in 2004, told Jessica she was willing to put in the work. So, with a lot of dedication and collaboration with the local community, her dream of owning her own restaurant came true in February of 2023.
The Culinary Artist in Residence program is a program that we started as a way to utilize our commercial kitchens. They were just both kind of sitting there not being used. So we thought it would be a great opportunity to create this program to help people from historically marginalized communities like immigrants and refugees to be able to start their business, their culinary business, in a low-risk way and build it up. Sort of like as an incubator. The program is based on a percentage, so they only pay a percentage of their profits to us every month so that they're not losing money with us either. We want to make it accessible and successful for them.
Batulo and her family start their days simmering, stirring, and steaming the tastes of Africa in the back kitchen at the Chubb Theater on South Main Street.
From like all the way from like the prepping, like just to dicing, all the way to like folding the dough from scratch. Like I know it all. And I know the way that my mom seasons it because I've been there like a while while she was like making it for the events or when she was just making it here, just making it for friends. Like I was just always kind of there.
Her daughter, Fame, was only 2 when they came to the United States.
When they're light and crispy brown on both sides, didn't know anything about them. But down the stretch, a few years, I would say about like when I was 8, 9-ish, I started to have a taste and feel for them. So I'm like, oh my gosh, these are really good.
I got a lot of help. So far, it's good. First time, I was like, first day I was open and kind of be a little bit nervous. I would say, how can I do this, you know? But after like first week and then second week, I was getting help from my kids. I was getting help from my friends. Now everything is settling down.
The day then pivots, and Batulo packs everything up to sell at the Bank of New Hampshire stage. running the business is a family affair, with Batulo's children helping out every day, either before work or after school.
Mostly at like the restaurant, like we're always there, like all of us are there together, and we like laugh, have jokes and stuff even when people aren't there. And then as soon as people come, they still kind of see us like not fully there, like we're still kind of messing around, but it's good.
The hard work and grit and passion all comes from her and her family, and everybody around her is so happy to support her in this endeavor because, you know, she's willing to do the work, but she's also they're just such a lovely family, and it's so wonderful to embrace this family and their new business and their American dream, really.
And the reviews are in.
Some people, they take it home, and then they come back next day. They say, oh, it's so food. Your food is delicious. I like it. It's nice. And I come back again to have some more.
I like the sambusas. I love the meat sambusas. My kids like the vegetarian. That's what's nice, is it really satisfies all palates, diets.
Batulo's culinary artist in residency will finish at the end of 2023 when a new business will move in.
I was hope like after this year, we also try like to have for the food truck. And then after food truck, maybe when we grow up, maybe we may have a kind of a regular restaurant. People can sit down and eat with it.
It's a great opportunity for her. I'm really happy for her, and I know she's worked really, really hard on it. Over the years, she's been at multiple multicultural events. She's been at, you know, market days, all those events, and everybody has said, you know, like, we need these every single day. So now I'm happy for her that she can start her own business and, you know, boom from here.